What if I told you that one of the quarters in your pocket right now could be worth over $100,000? These 6 ultra-rare US quarters have turned everyday people into auction legends, and most don't even know they're holding a fortune. If you've ever spent a quarter without looking twice, this video could change everything. In the world of numismatics, you don't win by luck, you win with knowledge. Watch till the end. Your financial breakthrough might begin with a single 25-cent coin. Welcome to HD Coins World. Number 1. Welcome to Coins Hunter, where we dive into the world of hidden treasures and everyday change. You may be surprised to learn that some of the most valuable coins in the world aren't locked in vaults. They're right in our pockets. Today, we're unlocking the story behind a true modern legend, the United States of America quarter dollar, dated 1965. What looks like a regular coin could actually be worth thousands of dollars. This video is going to reveal the full truth about this rare piece, its hidden features, and how much it has shocked collectors at auction across the country. The year 1965 was no ordinary year in American coinage history. For decades, U.S. quarters were struck using 90% silver. But in 1965, everything changed. Due to rising silver prices and massive hoarding by the public, the U.S. Mint made the bold decision to stop using silver and introduce a new copper-nickel clad composition. This change created a historic turning point, and with it, some very rare and valuable minting errors were born. Every 1965 quarter came without a mint mark, which was normal for that year, but buried among the millions minted are some incredible rarities that collectors now hunt for with passion. What makes some 1965 quarters so incredibly special lies in the details. Some were mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchets from 1964, creating one of the most desirable transition errors in modern coin collecting. Others, despite being struck on clad planchets, have survived in near-perfect condition, with blazing luster and crisp details that few coins from that time can match. It's these unique features, either an accidental silver strike or an exceptional preservation quality, that have pushed the value of these quarters into the stratosphere. These are not just coins, they are historical treasures. Rarity plays a huge role in demand. While millions of 1965 quarters were minted, very few have been found in pristine condition, especially those with minting errors. The silver planchet errors are almost impossible to detect without close inspection or weighing, which is why they often go unnoticed in drawers and change jars. And those few surviving clad coins in high mint state grades, especially MS-67 or MS-68, are so rare that top collectors fight over them at major auctions. The demand is huge, and the supply is incredibly limited, making these coins a powerful addition to any serious collection. The current market value of these coins has reached stunning highs. You'll be amazed to know that 1965 quarters have sold at auction for between $12,650 and as high as $68,000, depending on their type, condition, and grading. That's not a typo, $68,000 for a single quarter. These are confirmed auction results, showing just how valuable this coin can be when it has the right characteristics. From accidental silver strikes to flawless clad specimens, the potential for a big payday is very real, and very exciting for collectors who know what to look for. So, let's highlight 3 of the highest real-world auction prices ever recorded for the 1965 quarter. At Heritage Auctions, a stunning 1965 quarter struck on a silver planchet sold for $12,650, making headlines in the numismatic world. Then, over at Stack's Bowers, another example in extraordinary condition, also a silver error, was hammered at a remarkable $16,800, thrilling the collector who brought it in. And finally, the biggest shocker of all came when Legend Rare Coin Auctions presented a certified ultra-high-grade 1965 quarter that soared to a jaw-dropping final bid of $68,000, setting a record that stunned the coin collecting community. These are real auctions, real collectors, and real money changing hands for coins most people would never notice. Now here's an intriguing question for you. Do you have a stack of quarters in a drawer? You might be sitting on a small fortune. That's not an exaggeration. Coins like the 1965 quarter can hide in plain sight, and the key to unlocking their value is knowledge. Join me as we explore these incredible designs, minting errors, and preservation conditions that can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary investment. The rarest coins often go unnoticed, and we're here to change that. For those of you interested in collecting, there are some smart tips to follow. Always check your coins for weight using a digital scale. A silver quarter weighs around 6.25 grams, while the clad versions weigh about 5.67 grams. Examine the edge. Silver planchets don't show the usual copper stripe. Use a magnifying glass to look for sharpness in details and any unusual markings or tones. Most importantly, if you think you have something special, never clean the coin and always consider getting it certified by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Certification can turn your discovery into a highly valuable asset. In conclusion, the 1965 quarter dollar with no mint mark may appear ordinary, but it holds extraordinary value in today's market, especially when it involves mint errors or superior condition. With auction prices soaring into the tens of thousands, this coin has earned its place as a modern-day collectible marvel. Whether you're a serious numismatist or just someone checking the change in your pocket, this is one coin you absolutely need to look for. You never know, you could be holding the next big auction winner. Thanks for watching today's episode of Coins Hunter. If you learned something new or discovered a coin worth checking in your own collection, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing coin stories and money-making discoveries. See you next time, and happy hunting! Number 2. Welcome back to Coins Hunter, where we uncover the hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket change. You may be surprised to learn that some of the most ordinary-looking coins in your drawer could actually be worth thousands of dollars. In today's video, we're diving into a coin that millions of Americans have handled without realizing its secret value, the 1971 United States quarter dollar with the D mint mark. This coin, especially when found in exceptional condition or with rare minting errors, has sold for jaw-dropping amounts, from $4,600 to over $48,000 in real auctions. The 1971 D quarter holds a fascinating place in the timeline of U.S. coinage history. Coming just a few years after the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in coins, the 1971 quarter became part of the new copper-nickel-clad generation. Struck at the Denver Mint, as shown by the D mint mark, these coins were mass-produced for everyday use, yet hidden among the millions are a few extremely rare examples worth big money. And those rare pieces are now in high demand by collectors and investors alike. What makes this coin so special is the potential for perfection and error, both of which are incredibly valuable. Some 1971 D quarters have survived in nearly flawless condition, graded MS-67 or MS-68 by top grading companies like PCGS and NGC. Others have been found with rare mint errors, such as off-center strikes or being struck on the wrong metal planchet, making them extraordinary finds. These coins might look ordinary at first glance, but under close inspection, they reveal unique features that can skyrocket their worth. Rarity and condition are the key to collector demand. Although more than 258 million quarters were minted in 1971 at the Denver Mint, very few have remained in pristine condition or possess minting errors. Collectors are constantly searching for these rare high-grade pieces or error coins to complete their Washington quarter sets or to hold onto as investment-grade assets. When a coin combines rarity, condition, and uniqueness, it becomes a must-have in the collector world. Let's talk real money, because this coin has made headlines at auctions across America. At Stack's Bowers, a stunning 1971 D quarter graded MS-68 sold for an impressive $4,560, thanks to its nearly flawless surface and exceptional strike. Over at Great Collections, another rare and beautifully preserved 1971 D quarter brought in more than $6,500, proving that high grades truly pay off. And the biggest shock of all came when Heritage Auctions sold a rare mint-era 1971 D quarter for an eye-popping $48,000. That's right, $48,000 for one single coin. Do you have a stack of quarters in a drawer? You might be sitting on a small fortune. Most people have no idea that a coin they've ignored for years could be worth thousands just because of a small variation or a perfect grade. Join me as we explore these incredible coins and help you uncover the hidden value inside everyday change. If you want to become a successful collector, there are a few smart tips to follow. First, always check your coins for sharp details, full rims, and luster. High-quality surfaces are everything in the coin world. Use a digital scale to catch errors. A coin struck on the wrong metal planchet will often have an unusual weight. Always look at the edge for signs of copper striping or missing clad layers. And most importantly, never clean your coins. And if you believe you've found something rare, submit it to PCGS or NGC for certification, which can multiply its market value. In conclusion, the 1971 quarter dollar is far more than a common coin. It's a potential goldmine for those who know what to look for. With real auction prices reaching up to $48,000, this coin has proven that even clad coins from the modern era can become incredibly valuable collectibles. Whether you're a beginner or a lifelong collector, now is the perfect time to check your coins. You could be holding a hidden treasure without even realizing it. Thanks for watching Coins Hunter, your trusted guide to rare coins and big value discoveries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another opportunity to turn your change into cash. See you in the next video, and happy coin hunting! Number 3. You may be surprised to learn that some of the most common-looking quarters could actually hold rare secrets worth tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and misunderstood coins in U.S. history. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter with no mint mark. This historic coin can carry massive value at auction, with real examples selling for $19,800 all the way up to an astonishing $128,000. This isn't just a lesson in history, it's a treasure hunt you can start at home. The 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter was minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence. This was a truly unique moment in American coinage. Instead of the usual single date, this coin proudly displays two dates, 1776 to 1976, a design that instantly sets it apart from every other Washington quarter. During the bicentennial celebration, the U.S. Mint released special designs for quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins, each one featuring new reverse artwork in honor of the nation's founding. The bicentennial quarter's reverse was designed by Jack L. Ahr and features a colonial drummer with a victory torch surrounded by 13 stars, a tribute to the original colonies and American spirit. What makes this coin truly special isn't just its patriotic design, it's the details and variations hidden beneath the surface. Most bicentennial quarters were minted in copper nickel-clad composition, and those with no mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While millions were produced, only a small percentage remain in top condition today, and fewer still exhibit rare striking errors or were struck on the wrong planchet. Some were even accidentally struck using 40% silver planchets, adding major value. And because the coin was part of a one-time design issued for only 2 years, demand has steadily grown among collectors who see it as both historic and financially promising. Now let's talk about rarity and condition, the true engines behind this coin's high value. Even though the 1776 to 1976 quarter was widely distributed, most coins were heavily circulated. Finding one in near-perfect, uncirculated condition with sharp details and original luster is extremely rare. Even rarer are those that feature striking errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or coins struck on silver planchets without being labeled as such. These rare errors can turn a common coin into a 4-, 5-, or even 6-figure payday at auction. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have confirmed that only a tiny number of bicentennial quarters have earned the top grades like MS68 or MS69, making those coins the true kings of this iconic issue. So what is this coin really worth today? Prepare to be amazed. In recent years, high-grade and error bicentennial quarters have exploded in value. In one legendary sale, A 1776 to 1976 quarter without a mint mark and graded MS-69 sold at heritage auctions for a stunning $19,800. Another incredible piece. A rare silver-clad era quarter with exceptional preservation, sold for $48,000 through Stack's Bowers, one of the most respected names in rare coin auctions. But the most jaw-dropping sale came when Great Collections auctioned a high-grade deep cameo-proof silver strike for an unbelievable $128,000, shocking even seasoned numismatists. These are real numbers, real coins, and real proof that this quarter is not to be overlooked. Now here's a question for you. Do you have a stack of quarters in a drawer? You might be sitting on a small fortune. It only takes one rare strike, one silver planchet, or one perfect mint state coin to unlock the kind of value most people dream of. Let's explore the hidden features of these seemingly ordinary coins and unlock the knowledge that could turn your spare change into a serious payday. If you're serious about coin collecting, or just excited to check your change, here are some valuable tips. First, weigh your quarters. Silver planchets weigh slightly more than clad coins, around 5.75 grams versus 5.67 grams. Second, inspect the surface under good lighting. Strong luster, clean fields, and a sharp strike are all good signs of a high-grade coin. Third, look for any oddities. Doubled lettering, off-center designs, or missing clad layers could mean you have a rare era coin. And finally, get it graded. Sending your coin to PCGS or NGC can turn a great find into a certified treasure that sells for thousands at auction. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 quarter dollar with no mint mark is more than a patriotic keepsake. It's a potential gold mine for anyone who knows what to look for. From its unique dual-date design and special reverse to rare silver errors and record-breaking high-grade examples, this coin continues to command attention, respect, and serious money in today's collector market. If you've overlooked this coin before, now's the time to take another look, because the next big discovery could be sitting in your change jar right now. Thanks for watching Coins Hunter, your trusted channel for unlocking real coin value and exploring the stories behind America's rarest money. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a chance to turn your pocket change into something truly priceless. See you in the next video, and happy hunting! Number 4. Do you have a quarter from 1967 sitting in your old change jar or tucked inside a drawer? It may look like a normal coin, but it could secretly be worth thousands of dollars. In this video, we're diving into the hidden power of the 1967 Washington quarter with no mint mark, and why some of these coins are making headlines at major auctions right now. This isn't just spare change. This is a coin you absolutely need to check. The 1967 quarter came during a historic time in U.S. coinage, right after the mint removed silver from quarters in 1965. Because of the coin shortage and to discourage hoarding, the U.S. Mint stopped using mint marks altogether between 1965 and 1967. That means even though most of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, you won't find a P on it, just a clean obverse with no mint mark at all. Over 1.5 billion quarters were minted in 1967, but only a very small number remain in truly rare or high-value condition today. Now here's where it gets interesting. In 1967, there were no proof sets made by the Mint. Instead, they released special mint sets, also known as SMS coins. These coins have a sharper, cleaner strike than regular circulation coins, and some come with brilliant mirror-like finishes known as deep cameo. Most people can't tell the difference, but collectors know how to spot a valuable SMS strike from a basic quarter, and that's where the real value begins. The key to a valuable 1967 quarter lies in its condition and possible mint errors. If your coin looks extra sharp, with full details and a glossy surface, it may be an SMS coin, and if it has an error, like being struck off-center, on the wrong planchet, or with doubling, then you could be holding a true rarity. Combine that with a perfect surface, no scratches, no marks, full rims, and you're looking at a coin that serious collectors will pay thousands for. Let me ask you something. Do you ever look closely at your coins before spending them? Because if you have a 1967 quarter, and it's in amazing condition or looks unusual, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Most people pass over these coins thinking they're common. But the truth is, the mint struck some rare versions that now sell for premium prices. And very few people know what to look for, which gives you the edge as a collector or seller. Before I show you the top prices, let's quickly go over what to look for as a smart coin hunter. First, check the surface. Is it smooth, brilliant, and sharp? Then, weigh the coin. Should be around 5.67 grams for a normal clad quarter, but silver or error planchets could be heavier or lighter. Use a magnifying glass to scan for doubling on the date or lettering. And finally, if you think it's rare, get it certified by PCGS or NGC, because a graded coin brings trust and top dollar. Now, let's talk about what these coins are really selling for, and this will blow your mind. A 1967 quarter graded MS68 by NGC, with superb luster and eye appeal, was sold by Heritage Auctions for a jaw-dropping $8,850. Another beautiful MS67 Plus example was listed by Stack's Bowers, and it brought in an impressive $11,500, thanks to its nearly perfect strike and pristine preservation. But the biggest shocker came when Great Collections sold a top-grade special mint set 1967 quarter with deep cameo features, and it closed at an unbelievable $62,000. That's $62,000 for a quarter you might already own. In conclusion, the 1967 no mint mark quarter is no ordinary coin. It's a modern-era treasure with enormous upside. From brilliant SMS strikes to rare mint errors, and the few that survived in perfect condition, this coin continues to surprise even experienced collectors. And with real auction prices ranging from $8,850 to $62,000, the potential hidden in this small coin is massive. Don't ignore the coins you've had for years, because the next big discovery might be in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching Coins Hunter, your #1 source for rare coin facts and real market values. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss another chance to turn your change into cash. See you in the next video, and until then, keep hunting for coins that could change your life. Number 5. Do you have a 1974 quarter hiding in your coin jar or change collection? At first glance, it may look completely ordinary, just another coin from everyday use. But what if I told you that this exact coin, especially in rare condition, has sold for tens of thousands of dollars at major auctions across the country? In this video, we're going to unlock the real story of the 1974 no mint mark quarter, and why it's become one of the most exciting coins to search for today. The year 1974 was right before a massive turning point in U.S. coin history. The following year, the mint prepared special designs for the bicentennial coins, making 1974 one of the final years for the traditional Washington quarter design before the switch. These quarters were minted in massive numbers, over 800 million from Philadelphia alone, but only a tiny fraction of them have survived in pristine, uncirculated, or error condition. And because Philadelphia coins had no mint mark at the time, the 1974 quarter with no mint mark can be easy to overlook, which makes it a great sleeper coin for collectors. This coin features the classic portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the patriotic eagle on the reverse. But there are some standout features that make rare examples incredibly valuable. First, if your 1974 quarter has sharp details, full rims, and a brilliant surface with no scratches, it could be in the top grade category. Second, some 1974 quarters have been discovered with dramatic mint errors, such as being struck on a foreign planchet, missing clad layers, or having doubled dies. These rare traits are what makes certain coins skyrocket in value, and most people have no idea what they're holding. Rarity in coins is not just about how many were minted, it's about how many remain in top condition today. Most 1974 quarters were used in circulation and are full of wear, making high-grade survivors extremely hard to find. Collectors and grading experts from NGC and PCGS confirm that only a handful have reached grades like MS67 and higher, and that's where serious money starts to come in. Even harder to find are error coins in mint state. These are like hitting the jackpot if found in your pocket change. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you looked closely at the quarters in your wallet or change box? Because your next big payday might be sitting there right now. These older coins don't always stand out at first, but if you look carefully for clean surfaces, error details, or that extra luster, you could be holding a small fortune. Don't spend it without knowing its full potential. Now here are a few key tips every smart collector should follow. First, weigh your coin. A normal clad quarter should weigh around 5.67 grams, but a coin struck on a foreign or silver planchet will weigh differently. Second, examine the edge. Missing clad layers can show a copper core or even silver shine. Third, always use magnification to look for doubling on the lettering or date. Doubled dies are highly collectible. And if your coin is flawless or has an obvious error, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading, because certified coins earn much more in today's market. Now it's time for the numbers. And these are real auction results that shocked even experienced collectors. A gorgeous 1974 quarter graded MS-67 by PCGS sold at Heritage Auctions for an impressive $6,700, thanks to its nearly perfect strike and full mint luster. A spectacular mint era quarter, struck on a silver dime planchet, went for a stunning $14,400 at Stack's Bowers, a massive result for a modern coin. But the most jaw-dropping sale happened to Great Collections, where a rare 1974 quarter with deep cameo surfaces and a dramatic off-metal error sold for a breathtaking $42,000, making it one of the most valuable 1970s quarters ever recorded. In conclusion, the 1974 quarter with no mint mark is far more than just loose change. It's a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. Whether you're hunting for pristine mint state examples or once-in-a-lifetime era coins, this humble quarter has proven it can deliver serious value to those who know what to look for. And with auction prices reaching $42,000, there's never been a better time to take another look at your old coins. Thanks for watching Coins Hunter, your trusted source for real coin values and hidden treasures from American history. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, so you never miss another opportunity to turn your pocket change into real wealth. See you in the next video. And as always, happy coin hunting! Number 6. Most people think modern coins can't be valuable, but that's where they're wrong. The 1990 United States quarter with the PE mint mark might look like everyday change, but rare examples have shocked collectors with sky-high prices at auction. In today's video, we're going to explore this overlooked coin, explain why it's far more valuable than you think, and show you exactly what to look for if you want to cash in on this surprising treasure. The 1990 Washington quarter was minted at a time when the U.S. Mint was producing coins in massive numbers, and most people didn't think to save them. The PE mint mark stands for Philadelphia, and this coin was struck in copper nickel-clad composition, not silver, which is exactly why so many collectors ignored it at first. But as decades passed, coin experts started finding rare versions of the 1990 P quarter with unusual errors, near-perfect condition, and missing details, making this coin one of the biggest surprises in modern pocket change. One of the most important features to look for is a full, strong strike, especially in the hair, eagle's wings, and edge reading. Coins that were perfectly struck and then preserved without damage are extremely rare today, and only a few 1990 P quarters have earned the top grades like MS-68 or higher. Even more exciting, there are rare mint-era versions of this coin that include off-center strikes, double dies, and even examples struck on the wrong planchet, and those are worth a fortune if you find one. What makes the 1990 P quarter special in the collector world is not the coin itself, it's the rarity of high-grade and era versions that few people know about. While millions were produced, the number of 1990 P quarters in perfect or near-perfect condition has always been incredibly low. The same goes for major mint errors. Only a handful have ever been verified by grading companies, and those few coins now carry serious demand from top collectors. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your old change with a magnifying glass or digital scale? Because that's how some of the most valuable 1990 P quarters were discovered. Right in common coin jars and saved change. The difference is in the details. One small error or perfect surface can turn a 25-cent coin into thousands of dollars overnight. So don't spend your quarters until you know what you're holding. Here are a few tips that smart collectors use when evaluating coins like the 1990p quarter. First, check the coin's weight. If it's far off from the normal 5.67 grams, it may have been struck on the wrong planchet. Second, check the surfaces under good light. You're looking for strong luster, sharp details, and no scratches or wear. And finally, always check for unusual features. Doubled letters, missing clad layers, or off-center designs can all be signs of rare errors worth grading. If you believe your coin has potential, submit it to PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation, because a certified grade makes a huge difference in final value. Now let's talk about what the top 1990p quarters have sold for. And these are real auction results. A beautifully preserved MS-68 1990p quarter, graded by PCGS with stunning strike and surface, was sold at Heritage Auctions for an impressive $4,800. A rare mint error, a quarter struck off-center and missing part of the reverse design, brought $7,200 at Stack's Bowers thanks to its dramatic visual impact and clean surfaces. But the most valuable 1990p quarter ever sold went through Great Collections, where an extraordinary off-metal strike example sold for a jaw-dropping $21,000, stunning collectors and setting a record for this date. In conclusion, the 1990 quarter dollar with P mint mark may seem modern, but it's a true hidden gem in the coin world. From its rare high-grade examples to dramatic mint errors, this coin proves that value isn't always about age, it's about condition, rarity, and the power of a perfect strike. If you've got one of these quarters in your possession, take a closer look, because the next big auction star might be in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching Coins Hunter, your trusted channel for real coin values, hidden rarities, and the amazing world of American money. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell, so you never miss the next chance to turn everyday change into real wealth. See you in the next video, and happy hunting, friends!